Put a finger down, bitch girl edition. Put a finger down if you ever told someone that you're gonna go to sleep, but you really don't because you don't want to talk to them. Put a finger down if your friend asks to spend the night and you say, no, my mom said no, but really your mom said yes. Put a finger down if you give everyone the bitch face just because it's not your day. Put a finger down if you've ever called a teacher a bitch. Put a finger down if you're going down the hallway in class and all the guys go, oops, psych. Put a finger down if you ever hit someone in the face for taking some of your food. Ooh. Put a finger down if people think you have a resting bitch face all the time and think you're angry. Put a finger down if you ever hit your parents. Put a finger down if there's someone that you hate, but they did absolutely nothing to you. Put a finger down if you hated school because of the teachers. And last, put a finger down if you've ever been called a bitch.
This is Put a Finger Down Girly Girl Edition. Put a finger down if you love wearing heels. Put a finger down if you have a countless amount of dresses or skirts. Put a finger down if when you were in elementary school you would always shop at Justice or Claire's. Put a finger down if you have your ears pierced. Put a finger down if you text in all lower cases. Put a finger down if you think doing your eyebrows is really important in your makeup routine. Put a finger down if you always have your toes done, either white or red. Put a finger down if you have a vanity in your room. Put a finger down if you shop at Forever 21 or H&M. Put a finger down if you get the refreshers at Starbucks. Put a finger down if you prefer sweet foods rather than salty foods. Lastly, put a finger down if all your shirts are crop tops.
Version. Put a finger down if you've never drank alcohol. Put a finger down if you've never done drugs. Put a finger down if you've never had a boyfriend. Put a finger down if you've never snuck out. Put a finger down if you've never failed a class. Put a finger down if you don't cuss. Put a finger down if you're waiting till marriage. Put a finger down if you've never stolen from a store. Put a finger down if you've never been to a high school party. Put a finger down if you've never hit a jewel. Put a finger down if you've never had a detention. Put a finger down if you've never caused a wreck. And put a finger down if you've never been in a fight.
Put a finger down if 12 years ago your 2-year-old son throws a toy at you while you're driving down the road and you get startled, so you swerve and then you overcorrect yourself and you flip a few times and then you land upside down in a canal, and then you don't realize that your car landed upside down in a canal until you feel and hear the water gushing in, and then you honk the horn repeatedly until the horn doesn't work anymore because the water got to it, and then these 2 teenage boys save you, and then whenever they pull you out, you realize that your son is still in the car, and then you start fighting them to go back into the car, and then they get your son out, and then emergency people come, and then they tell you and your son that you guys are lucky to be alive, and they ask your son if he's okay, and he's like, yeah, I just got stuck in the water. And then you look down at your shirt and you realize that you had done a McDonald's coffee promotion earlier in the day, and your shirt said caution handle with care I'm hot, and if you would have died, that would have been the shirt that you were wearing, and that would have been the last thing people remember about you.
Put a finger down if you're a virgin. Put a finger down if you have had over 3 boyfriends. Put a finger down if you've ever snuck out. Put a finger down if you've ever failed a test. Put a finger down if you've ever broken up with somebody. Put a finger down if you still have feelings for your ex.
Put a finger down.
Put a finger down if your mom has ever seen a hickey on you. Put a finger down if you have a current crush. Boyfriends don't count. Put a finger down if you have ever got caught cheating on a test. Put a finger down if you have ever peed outside in public.
If you've ever cried yourself to sleep. Put a finger down if you hug a pillow at night. Put a finger down if you have ever doubted your self-worth. Put a finger down if you've ever felt like the loneliest person in the world. Put a finger down if you push away your friends when you need them the most. Put a finger down if you have only ever had one girlfriend, boyfriend, or partner in your entire life. Put a finger down if you don't want to bother your friends with your lonesomeness when it gets really hard. Put a finger down if you crave physical affection of any kind. Put a finger down if you don't know how to handle it if you get physical affection of any kind. Put a finger down if you feel like you have a hard time making real friends. Put a finger down if you have ever considered ending it all because of your lonesomeness. And put all your fingers back up if, despite all of this, you know you are not alone in this world.
Alright, so this is what I want you guys to do. If you're seeing this on your For You page, I want you to blind react to the following that I'm about to say. If you feel like this applies to a friend, please make them blind react to this. This is not a put a finger down, this is more like see what applies to you. So I guess you can put your fucking fingers down, I don't care. You have ADD or ADHD. You constantly say, I'm sorry. You want to be there as much as possible for people who need help. You're not diagnosed with depression or anxiety. You've had multiple panic attacks and didn't know why until someone told you what they were. People constantly question your sexuality. You are a very beautiful person, but you decide to hide that fact because of insecurities and being bullied when you were a child. You are very indecisive. You can be a little two-faced, but only when needed. You have a resting bitch face. You were the quiet kid. You listen to all types of music.
Finger down, toxic relationship edition. Put a finger down if they wouldn't let you hang out with the opposite sex. Put a finger down if they wouldn't let you like certain people's photos. Put a finger down if they got mad if you didn't respond in 5 minutes. Put a finger down if they ever got physical or threw something at you. Put a finger down if they ever forced you sexually. Put a finger down if you got to keep your location services on. Put a finger down if they threatened to kill themselves if you tried to break up with them. Put a finger down if they've called you names. Put a finger down if they called you overly sensitive, but really they were just being mean. And lastly, put a finger down if they've ruined your life.
Put a finger down, Broken Hearts edition. Put a finger down if you've ever been in love. Put a finger down if you've ever had your heart broken. Put a finger down if you've ever broken up with somebody. Put a finger down if someone's ever broken up with you. Put a finger down if you still talk to one of your exes. Put a finger down if you're still friends with one of your exes. Put a finger down if you still care about one of your exes. Put a finger down if you still love one of your exes. Put a finger down if you would still go back to one of your exes. And put a finger down if you planned your future with one of your exes.
Put a finger down, actual hoe edition.
Put a finger down if you've ever been in a relationship.
Put a finger down if you've ever had a hickey.
Put a finger down if you went back to him after he fucked you over.
Put a finger down if you've ever hooked up with an ex.
Put a finger down if you talked to someone who had a girlfriend.
Put a finger down if you've ever hooked up with a stranger.
Put a finger down if you made out with 3 or more people in one night.
Put a finger down if you've tried to be a hoe but caught
on Emotional Person Edition. Put a finger down if you cry watching happy movies or videos. Put a finger down if you cry watching videos of soldiers come home to their families. Put a finger down if you cry when someone dies that you didn't even really know. Put a finger down if you cry when you get mad. Put a finger down if you cry when someone's mad at you. Put a finger down if you cry when someone raises their voice at you. Put a finger down if you cry when you're stressed out. Put a finger down if you cry from seeing someone else cry. Put a finger down if you cry when you have no reason to. Put a finger down if you cry when you try to clean your toilet but your toilet bowl brush breaks in half and falls into the water. I don't know, maybe that one was just me.
If you've ever been in love. Put a finger down if you've ever had your heart broken. Put a finger down if you've ever broken up with somebody. Put a finger down if someone's ever broken up with you. Put a finger down if you still talk to one of your exes. Put a finger down if you're still friends with one of your exes. Put a finger down if you still care about one of your exes. Put a finger down if you still love one of your exes. Put a finger down if you would still go back to one of your exes. And put a finger down if you planned your future with one of your exes.